What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm here with some NBA 2K26, and I got another rebuild challenge for today. And I've started doing these rebuilds videos about a month ago, and my very first one was with the Warriors, and I think I won back-to-back champions. But since then, since my last like 5 rebuilds, it's been going terrible. Not gonna lie, I haven't won a championship with a team since my very first rebuild challenge. And literally since then, I have 0 championship wins. It's kind of embarrassing. So let's hope today's a little bit different. And today's team that I'm rebuilding is the Chicago Bulls. Now, if you know basketball, you know the Bulls' best years were in the 90s with Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. That team that won 6 championships in the 90s. Now, since that time, the Bulls have not been good. There was one moment in 2010, I think, 2010, 2011, where a young Derrick Rose, rookie MVP, people thought, okay, the Bulls are back. But again, if you follow basketball, you know Derrick Rose got hurt and was just never the same. And the Bulls, that was their one glimmer of hope being good again, and it kind of went away pretty fast. And for the last few years, they have been just not a good team. They just haven't been good. They haven't built up a good team. They had Jimmy Butler there for a couple years a while ago, but again, he was good, but he couldn't carry them. They need a legit squad, and today my goal is to build one. Now, they got some young players. As you see, Josh Giddey, 23 years old, and Matas Buzelis. Again, these NBA names, man, these European guys' names, I guess. Their names are so hard to say, but Matas, it has to be Matas, right? It has to be. Anyway, these are the two I feel like you build around. We got Giddey on a 4-year, $100 million contract, which is not bad. $25 million a year. That's not too bad. Matis, he's on a 1-year contract, so we're going to have to extend him after this year. And then again, like I said, they got some young guys, but not too many guys I really see us building around. Trey Jones, not a bad backup point guard. Colin Sexton, 1-year deal. I'm just gonna let him go. Anthony Simons, I don't want to. I'm not paying him more money. 27 million this is his last year on a contract. Jalen Smith, a good young center, maybe a backup center. Uh, Jaden Ivey just got released for some controversial takes. We're gonna let him go after this year. I'm not gonna pay him any more money. He's not worth it. 10 million. I'm not gonna pay him. He's no special player. Isaac Okoro, 2-year deal. Again, young, could be a good backup. Rotate. Zach Collins, again, 18 million. I'm not giving him more money. This will be his last year. And then other guys I don't really care about. Actually, this guy right here, Patrick Williams, got like a 4-year extension last year. He's only a 75 overall. The dude hasn't really been progressing. I'm not keeping him. I'll probably trade him at some point. But this is the roster. I'm going to simulate season 1. I'm not going to make any moves. I think they own their draft pick, so hopefully they don't do that good. A bad year, we get a good draft pick, and then we go from there. Again, a lot of these guys I'm not going to re-sign back. I just don't want to pay them. They're not good enough to be paid, I feel like. And we're going to build around Giddey and Matis. That's the plan. Get some, maybe a guard, a shooting guard to go with Josh Giddey. That would be nice. And maybe a center, a big-time center. I think that's the goal. And, yeah, let's hope it goes well, and I'll see y'all at the end of season 1. We made it to the end of season 1, and as you can see on the screen, Mates won Most Improved Player. Congratulations to him. We didn't win anything else. That's it, but that's all right. Let's see. Obviously, we did not make. Oh, we are in the play-ins. Actually, we are the 10th seed in the play-ins. All right, so we did bad, but not that bad. What was our official? Our official record was 36-46. Wow, that is pretty bad, and we still got in the play-ins. I know it's the 10th seed, but to me, personally, the play-ins should only activate if you have a winning record, or like are 500 or above. Being 36-46, you should not deserve a chance to be in the playoffs. You just shouldn't be. But a lot of teams did bad, it looks like. I mean, 8 was the 7. Holy crap, the 6th seed in the East all the way to the last seed of the East went below 500. That's atrocious. That is so bad. What about the West? The West, from the 9th seed to the last seed. All right, not as bad. The East did terrible, though. But all right, let's see. All right, I put my camera or my face low so I didn't block the playoffs. I'm smart. I'm thinking this time. Last time I blocked the teams that you couldn't see them. But here we go. All right, we lost. All right, all that for nothing. We lost. Let's see who wins it all. We got the Timberwolves versus the Pacers. Wow, the Pacers made it as an 8th seed. Wow, the Pacers were the 8th seed. A play-in team. A play-in team, ladies and gentlemen. This would be history if it was the real NBA. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this in 2K, though. I'm not going to lie. Even in 2K, I think this is the first time I think I've ever seen a play-in team win it all. That is incredible. But who cares about the Pacers? They did make history, but this video is not about them. It's about the Chicago Bulls, and it's time for the offseason where we hope to make some good moves. In about 3 seconds, we're going to figure out what our draft pick is going to be for this year. 1, 2, 3. We got the number 11th pick and the 23rd pick and 2 second rounders. All right, I'm not going to lie. I feel like I think it's a smart move to trade this pick. Patrick Williams, Trey Jones, and the 11th pick and see what we get. Any good, decent players to add to this team. Aaron Gordon and Cameron Johnson. That's not a bad trade, but they're too old, so they're gonna keep regressing. No, not worth it. I only got four offers. Are you kidding me? That's it? All right, what if I take Patrick Williams out? It might be better if I take him out, actually. Maybe I put in Isaac Okoro. Maybe it'll be better. Nope, same thing. Oh my gosh. All right, what if I just take only Trey Jones? This might be better. Only Trey Jones. Let's see what we get. Peyton Pritchard on a 2-year, $16 million contract. I don't hate that. Sam Hauser, I'd probably trade later. Ty Jerome, no. Norman Powell, a little too old for me. 33 years old. Not great. These aren't really great trades. All right. I'm disappointed with this. I'm not getting good offers. I'm going to go try to make my own trade, though, and let's hope I could find something good to get for this 11th pick. Okay, I think I figured out what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to give up all four draft picks I have this year, the 2 first and the 2 second for Ivica Zubac. Again, probably didn't say that name right. I know who he is. I just don't know how to say his name. 85 overall, a good center, not a big contract. I feel like I want to target a big star for a guard, like a shooting guard or a small forward, and I'd rather go cheaper on the center. And again, $19 million a year is not that bad. Do I think they're going to take this? Probably not. I might have to add another pick or a player, but hey, let's see. All right, they said no. Okay. I think if I add Jalen Smith, they take it. Boom, there it is. I like that, man. Again, he's not a superstar, but he's 85 overall. He's not too old, 29, probably going to be 30 soon, but contract's good. We needed a big center. We got our point guard, our power forward, and a center. Now, like I said, the big goal here is to get a shooting guard or a small forward, and we get one of those players, and this team's actually looking pretty good. But we gotta make some, hopefully, one big move in free agency, and yeah, we'll see what happens in free agency. All right, before we get to free agency, Matisse actually has a team option, which is great, a 2-year team option, which means we won't have to worry about him for a couple of years. That's great. I'm not gonna bring these 2 guys back. I just really don't care. They're not gonna get good enough quick enough, so move on from them. Qualifying offers. Again, I'm not gonna give any of these guys contracts, so yeah. So this is the free agency class. James Harden always leads the first year of free agency. I've offered him like on 2 or 3 different rebuilds, and he always says no. But I think he could be the perfect guard for this team. Only to like a 2-year contract. But hey, he could play point guard. Giddey could go to shooting guard, or James Harden could go to shooting guard. Giddey could do point. They could switch. I don't really care. We got $60 million plus in cap space. So I'm gonna offer him a 2-year deal for I can only go up this high. Will he finally say yes? Let's hope. But I'm also gonna offer Trae Young a deal. Again, I want a guard. Giddey could now if I get Trae, he won't go to shooting guard. I'll put Giddey at shooting guard and Trae at point guard, but hey, why not? What if I give him a 2-year deal? Maybe I give him a 2-year deal. I don't want to sign him to 4 years. Let's do a 2-year deal for Trae, just so I'm not locked in for too long. All right, this is as much as I could give him. We'll see. All right, Trae Young or James Harden. Please accept. Yes! I finally got James Harden to accept. This is like the 4th try in these rebuilds. I offered him a contract, and he finally says yes. I will take it. Let's go. Boom, baby. That's what I said I needed. A guard. This will be the starting 5. James Harden, Ivica Zubac. Again, I don't know how to say his name. Josh Giddey and Matis Buzelis. That's your starting 4. We obviously need a small forward. Isaac Okoro maybe will be a starter if we can't get anybody better, but this is looking like a pretty good team to me. All right, for small forward, I think I'm going to go with try to sign Aaron Wiggins, only 27 years old, 78 overall. Decent shooter, B plus, B minus, so only wants $1 million, which is a minimum. I'll take it. Should accept it. Boom, there's our small forward. There is our small forward. All right, I need to sign a couple of backup players first. Try to get Jusuf Nurkic for a backup center. 1-year deal. A little old, but it's only a 1-year deal. And then a shooting guard. Lou Gwentz Dort. Pretty good defender. I think it'd be good to get defense on a good defensive player, so we'll take him. Only wants $4.6 million a year. I'll put up to $5 million, and he should accept that. And then if these two guys sign, there's Dort. Really? Nurkic said no. Damn. All right, but we got Dort. What's another good center? Any other good centers? Marvin Bagley, Day'Ron Sharpe. Who do I take? Who do I take? Who do I take? Not really a fan of this selection. Do I say screw it and just take the best guy here, Marvin Bagley? Yeah, why not? We'll just take best guy available, Marvin Bagley. Okay, never mind. I'm expecting these guys to sign, and he said no as well. Like, what the hell's going on here? All right, we'll go with the young guy, Day'Ron Sharpe, young guy. Yeah, we'll go with this guy. We'll go with him. Andre Drummond's still here, but no, we're going to go with the young guy, Day'Ron Sharpe. I'll give him $4.10 million. Let's hope he says yes. There we go. All right, we got our team. Now it's time for Season 2. I think we should be like, my goal is to be like a 5 or 6 seed. 5 or 6 seed I think is fair. Again, our starting 5 is going to be Harden, Giddey, Wiggins, or maybe Dort, actually. Maybe we'll put Dort at small forward. I'm not sure. And then we got Buzelis and Zubac at the power forward and center. I think we should be like the 5th seed. I'm calling it right here, the 5th seed. That's what I think we'll be. Ladies and gentlemen, look to the bottom right of your screen. It is not fake. It's real. My goal was to get the 5th seed. That was my goal. The Chicago Bulls end up getting the number 2 seed. We went from the 10th seed in the play-in last year, a 36-46 record, to what was our exact record? 56-26. What a turnaround! After 1 freaking year, we turn around completely, and we were only 3 games away from being the 1st seed. I was not expecting that at all. Again, I knew we were going to be pretty good, but wow. I want to look at our player stats here quick. Nope, that's the G League. All right, here we are. Let's see. Matis Buzelis. Again, hard name to say. 18 points. Giddey, 19. Zubac, 12. Harden, 20. We got Okoro, 11. 10 from Jones. 10 from Sharpe. Again, those are bench players, by the way, averaging 10 points a game. You love to see that. Zubac averaged a double-double. Harden, 5.7. I'm surprised he only had 5.7 assists, but maybe because of Giddey, that makes sense, I guess. He averaged almost 7 assists. 7.7 rebounds. Again, that's good, man. I like that a lot. I can't believe how good we did. But now it's time to see who we play. The Charlotte Hornets. That could be a scary 7th seed. Game 1, we win. 2-0. Ooh, 2-1. 3-1. Boom, baby. There we go. Come on. Round 2. We get the Detroit Pistons. This should be a tough matchup. Yep, we lose game 1. We lose game 2. This is not good. The odds of us coming back are very low. Come on, Bulls. Damn, we get swept? Are you kidding me? We cannot be getting swept, man. 46 points from Cunningham. Oh, my gosh. 14 assists, 21 points, 33 points. Oh yeah, I don't even need to look at the rest. Cade Cunningham destroyed us. Oh man, that's disappointing. We had such a good year too. What a bounce back after such a terrible first year. Again, a 10th seed to the 2 seed. We won 20 more games this year than last year. We got to the 2nd seed and we get freaking swept in the 2nd round. But hey, I didn't think we were going to take that big of a leap. But what does suck is that James Harden's going to regress because he's pretty old. Because he went from an 89 last year to an 85. So now he's probably go down to like an 81 or an 82, which is not good. Anyway, the Timberwolves win. They won it all. They beat the Knicks. And I'm not sure what moves I'm going to make. But we're going to have to make something happen. So much for, making moves and seeing what I'm going to do. Because James Harden has decided to retire. Sign him to a 2-year deal, but he's leaving. I could override it. I know that's an option for 1 year. But hey, to me, if the guy wants to call it quits, let him call it quits. Obviously, we get that money back, though, right? Like, that would be stupid if we don't. So we're going to get money back for free agency. But hey, James Harden, round of applause, man. We were terrible last year. We signed him to a deal. He became the point guard, and look at our team turned around completely. It does suck that we're losing him, though. I'm not going to lie, but... we're gonna get that money back, a lot of money back. So hopefully we could sign another good guard in free agency to replace him. But 18 years pro, 37 years old. Congrats on the career, Harden. We got 1 year out of him, and he helped our team though. He helped us big time. Before we get into free agency, I'm about to make this move right here. I am trading this year's pick, the 29th pick, and Patrick Williams, and next year's 2nd round pick for Mark Williams. Now, you're probably wondering why we have Zubac, but Zubac already went down to an 83 during the year. He was at an 85, and then he went down to an 83. And then after, when we get to the season 3, he's gonna regress again, which will probably go to like an 80 overall. And Mark Williams is 25 years old. Is like 6 years younger than Zubac. Only a $13 million salary. So I'm gonna do this now before Zubac gets worse. Patrick Williams, don't really like his contract either anyway. So this is before free agency. I'm making this trade. I think it's a good trade. We have arrived once again to free agency, and the 2nd year free agency is always so good. You got Victor Wembanyama, who is a restricted free agent though, so he's gonna go back to the Spurs unless you offer him something so crazy the Spurs can't match your deal. We got Giannis, Nikola Jokic, Donovan Mitchell, Karl-Anthony Towns, Kyrie Irving. Again, a couple of restricted free agents down here. Now, last video, I signed Giannis, so I don't want to do that again. I'm going to try my best to get Nikola Jokic to go away from Denver. Now, I know, I just traded for a center, Mark Williams. I still have Zubac on the team. But hey, if you could get Nikola Jokic, you get Nikola Jokic. It'd be stupid not to try. Let's see how much I could offer him. We do have a lot of money. We have like $80 million in cap again once because James Harden retired. So how much could I offer this man? I'm going to keep going until it stops me. Actually, maybe, what was it? He was looking for what? 56 at start at? 56 million? I'm going to go up to, I'll stop at 64 million. All right, never mind. I'm going to stop there because that's as much as I could offer him. I'm stopping there. Donovan Mitchell. This would be a good guard to replace James Harden. So if we don't get Nikola Jokic, this would actually be a really good replace for James Harden. So I'm gonna keep going up until it stops me once again. Again, it started at 47 mil. I'll give him 53 million. I'll give him 53 million. I feel like that's a pretty big boost from 47. We have one more contract to offer. I'm not sure. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's see how much I could offer Wembanyama. What if I offer him so much money? Are you kidding me? It stops me right here? Well, never mind. I mean, I'll offer it to him, but it doesn't matter because they're going to match that. I should be able to keep going if I have enough money. Okay. Alright, I can't get both of them. Wait, how much money would I need to get both of them? No, even if I traded everybody away, I would actually, if I traded everybody away, including Giddey, nah, that's just stupid though, right? That's stupid. I can't trade away my whole team just to sign 2 new guys. Again, the goal was to keep it around Giddey and Montez Buzelis. I'm not gonna do that. A part of me wants to, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna sign Jokic. Yeah, obviously the Spurs matched their offer. But boom, baby, we got Nikola Jokic on this team. I've never signed Nikola Jokic in the free agency, and we actually got him. So, hey, we got Giddey, Jokic, Buzelis. Again, we have a little too much centers, but hey, I could trade these guys. I could get some trades. I mean, Mark Williams, that's a good backup center. I mean, young center, we could trade Sharp and Zubac, but hey, we got Nikola Jokic. That instantly makes our team a lot better. All right, so my goal is to begin season 3. I'm going to trade Zubac and maybe somebody else in picks to get a good shooting guard or a small forward for our starting 5. So the rest of free agency, I'm going to try to sign some good backup players. And first, I'm going to start with Kobe White, who just got traded in real life, I think, this year from the Bulls. Traded him, but I'm going to bring him back. We'll give him 3 years, $12 million. No, we'll give him 3 years and $11.50 million. Let's see. Yep, boom, he gets that. All right. We still need another backup. Maybe Isaiah Jones. I like that. Or Isaiah Joe, I'm sorry. There's really not many good forwards here. A lot of older guys. And I don't know. Nothing really like... Nothing too intriguing. Actually, this guy looks pretty good. He's an A shooter. Why not? All right. He's an A 3-point shooter. Why not? Tristan Da Silva. Sorry if he's a good player and I just don't know him. That's not, again, I'm not a huge basketball guy. I know a lot of guys, but I'm not like a diehard, so I'm sorry if I don't know. I'm sorry if he's good and I just don't know him. That's on me. But we do sign him. He signs our contract. All right. Again, like I said, now the goal is to go into to start season 3. I'm going to trade Zubac, maybe another couple players and a couple of draft picks, and let's hope to get a good shooting guard or a small forward. As y'all know, we just signed Nikola Jokic, who obviously plays for the Nuggets in real life, and we brought him to Chicago. Now the Denver Nuggets are even being nicer. They're not upset that we took Jokic, I guess, because, hey, they're giving us a good trade. Ivica Zubac, the first-round pick for this year, and Day'Ron Sharp for Peyton Watson, and a center, I guess, just for salary cap reasons. But, hey, Peyton Watson, 85 overall, 25 years old. His contract looks actually really good. 3 years, $50 million only. I'm going to take that. Yes, sir. Boom. There we go. What did I say? We needed a small forward or a shooting guard, and we got our small forward. We got Giddey, Dort, Watson, Buzelis, and Jokic starting 5. Then we got Mark Williams, Kobe White, Tristan Da Silva, and Aaron Wiggins coming off the bench. Hey, ask me, team's looking pretty good. I think this is better than last year's team, honestly. I would like a better shooting guard, but hey, not every player could be an all-star on your team. So, but yeah, I like this team. No. I was going to put Kobe White to start, but I think Kobe White coming off the bench as our point guard is good. So, yeah, this is the team for Season 3. Let's hope we go win it all. I think we can. I think we can win it all. All right, so we're at the trade deadline. The record for our team is 30-21. Honestly, not as good as I thought we were going to be. Again, it's a winning record, but I don't know. Something about the team's just not clicking, and hey, I was looking for trades for Lou Dort and Tristan Da Silva, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are willing us to get Jared McCain. Now, this guy right here is not really that good, so I'm giving up 2 decent players for one player, though, that's a lot better. 84 overall, 23 years old, and Jared McCain, it says point guard, but he could also be a shooting guard, which he's going to be. So I think this is a great trade. Adds offense to our team, which I think we need. Also, we have Jokic, but, like, maybe Lou Dort's defense just isn't good enough. So, hey, let's get another good offensive player there that could shoot the ball. So, yeah, I think this is a good trade. Jared McCain, welcome to the squad. And, yeah, I think this will make our team better. All right, before I continue simulating the season, again, our bench after that trade looks pretty weak. We got Mark Williams and Kobe White, but after that, it looks pretty weak. So, I'm going to make this trade right here. We're going to get Tyrese Proctor and Quentin Grimes. Both shooting guards, but Quentin Grimes could be a small forward. He's like 6'6", I think, 6'5", so he could be a small forward off the bench. Proctor could be a good shooting guard with Kobe White, and then we have Mark Williams also, so the bench gets a little bit better. Not a lot better, but a little bit better. And then I'll continue simulating the rest of the season, and hopefully our team starts playing a little bit better. Our newly signed Nikola Jokic made All-NBA first team. That's why we signed him. But I'm not going to lie, we're the 4th seed, so we did take a little bit of a step back. Let's see, we went 50-32, so not too different from last year. 6 less wins. Took a little step back, but nothing too crazy. We played the Orlando Magic, first round. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. 2-1. 3-1. Are you kidding me? Please do not go first round exit. Come on. Come on. Force a game 7. Let's go. Come on. Simcast. You know what that means. Game 7, we simcast it. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're up. We're winning. Oh, yeah. Pull away. Oh, no. They're coming back. Oh, no. We're down by 3 with 8 minutes left. We're winning. We're up by 5. Oh, nice. We're up by 10. Let's go. Let's go. We come back down 3-1 to win it in Game 7. We play Detroit again like last year, second round. We win Game 1. Tied 1-1. Up 2-1. Damn it. Let's go. Come on, one more game. Let's go. Eastern Conference Finals against the 76ers. Come on. We're so close. We win Game 1. We're up 2-0. 2-1. 3-1. 3-2. Yes! Alright, if you just noticed the cut in the video, I just got interrupted while I was celebrating the big news that the Bulls made it to the finals. I got interrupted, but it's okay. I'm back. The Bulls are in the championship. And after like a month of not winning a championship in my rebuilds, I finally am here. Season 3. We're going against the Mavs. We take Game 1. We lose Game 2. We win Game 3. 3-1, baby. Come on. One game. Do not blow a 3-1 lead. Do not blow a 3-1 lead, please. Here it is. 3-2. Do not go to a Game 7. Do not go to a Game 7. I'm scared. Oh, I don't want to do this, man. Simulate with Simcast. We have to do it. Come on. All right, I'm going to close my eyes for like a little bit so I don't see what's going on. All right, I'm going to open them. 1, 2, 3. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. 101-65. Not even a close game. We lost 35-12 in the first quarter. Dude. Dude. Oh my gosh. What a freaking... Oh my gosh. We were up 3-1. I was this close. We needed to win one game, and we go to a Game 7, and we get destroyed by the Mavericks. Destroyed. Like, what happened in this game, man? Cooper Flag only had 24 points. Wait, is this the right game? Yeah, 24 points. What did our guys do? Giddey, 19 points. Jokic, only 19 points. Where our superstar didn't show up. 19, 8, and 6 only? Are you kidding me? Jokic? He didn't even shoot bad. He just didn't shoot that much. Oh my god, we were one game away, man. One game away, and now we're going to do... Alright. Alright, again, I usually do 4 seasons every rebuild. We got one more year. We know we can make it. We're a good team. One more year. I can't believe we just blew a 3-1 lead and got destroyed in Game 7. Okay, so our whole team pretty much remains intact this year. There's really not much moves to make. Our starting 5 is back. Our 2 main bench players or 3 main bench players. Actually, I think our whole starting 5 and bench players are actually all back. Everybody. So we don't have to re-sign anybody. I don't think there's anything to trade for. Our cap, we're minus 15 million in cap, so there's really not much to sign. But I'm going to do this. We don't really have an actual backup power forward to Matis Buzelis. So I think I'm going to sign Pascal Siakam. Again, I know he's old, but hey, he won a championship before. And that's what this team needs. More championship experience. He'll regress a little bit. He'll probably go from like an 84 to like an 81 or an 80. But hey, a backup power forward who's won a championship before, I'll take it. A good veteran presence on the team. We'll give him 3 years, 12 million. I mean, this is our last year anyway, so who cares how much years we give him? Does he accept? Yes, he does. We will not be renouncing the rights to these 2 guys. We have a qualifying offer, actually, so we might have to match an offer if these guys get offered a contract, which I obviously will match it if they do. Like right now, Matis gets a 4-year, $123 million deal. We will match it, obviously. Jared McCain, again, we'll match it. 4 years, $72 million. We're going to match that as well. And, yeah, so, again, not really much else to do. Our whole team is back. We added Pascal Siakam to the bench. And, yeah, there's really not much else to do. So, this is the team. We run back to pretty much the exact same team. And, let's hope. Well, I'm going to simulate Season 4, last season of today's video. And let's hope we're like a top 4 seed again. And let's hope we win it all. Again, main words I'm saying, hope. Hope, hope, hope. Can somebody explain to me how this team is 24-28 at the trade deadline? We just made it to the finals last year. And somehow now we're under 500 at trade deadline. There's only one thing to do. There's 1 year left. Screw it. I'm going to try to start making some crazy trades. So in the next 5-10 seconds, probably the next 5 seconds, you're going to see me making a stupid trade maybe. I don't know. All right, what did I tell you? I told you. Within the next 5 seconds, you're going to see me make a crazy trade, and here it is. Josh Giddey, honestly, very disappointing. He's only regressed. Somehow he started at like an 84 overall, and he's 84 overall. He's only 26. He didn't progress at all, which is very disappointing. Peyton Watson's not really doing anything for this team, so why not trade these two, a first-round pick, and Quentin Grimes to, who is this? The Trailblazers for Scoot Henderson and Denny Avdija. Can't say his name, but who cares? Boom. There it is. There it is. That, like, I don't know what to do, man. I feel like that I had to do something. Let's hope the team gets better for it. I don't know. I'm going to either see it at the end of the season or another trade. I'm not sure. All right, looks like another trade. This is more for my bench. We got Mark Williams, Pascal Siakam, and Kobe White, all my bench players, for Derek Queen and Trey Murphy. We go from an 82 power forward to an 87, and he's younger. Trey Murphy is better than Kobe White, and then we're missing out on one player, but hey, who cares? Like I said, we're doing bad. We're 24-28. I'm just going crazy making these trades because I just want to win a championship. So no more trades. That's it. I think now. All right, I don't know why they would bench Mattis, but it ain't. I'll fix that. But this is the team now. Please, let's just do good. Make it to the playoffs. I don't know. I'm still not confident in this team, but we'll see. Somehow, this team that went to the finals last year and has Nikola Jokic on the team, we were the ninth. We were the 9th seed. Somehow, some way. Let's see. What was our record? Ended up being 41-41. I honestly just don't know how this team wasn't good. If we lose in the play-ins, I'm gonna be so pissed. These rebuilds are so hard, man. Like, how do I win a championship? How do I do it? I have Nikola Jokic on my team, and I lose in the play-ins? I got Scoot Henderson. 89 overall, 87, 86, 86, 85, 85. That's like 85% of my team, and it's just not good enough to make it. We went to the finals last year. We went to the finals. My hand now really freaking hurts. Holy crap, that hurts. Oh my gosh, it makes no sense. How? Just how? Like, all these rebuilds just fail. I feel like I build up pretty good teams, and they just completely fail, man. Again, first rebuild I ever did was with the Warriors. My goal was to get Steph Curry one more ring before he retired. I think I went back-to-back and won 2, and I was like, wow, this rebuilding thing's pretty easy. Since then, I have not won 1 championship, and I've done like 6 rebuilds. Like, it just doesn't matter who I get on my team, I just lose. We blow we were 3-1. We were up 3-1 in the finals last year. And we blow the 3-1 lead and get killed. We got smoked. Absolutely smoked in the game 7. We lost by like 40 points or whatever it was. And then the next year, we get into a play-in and we lose. Let's see who wins, guys. Let's see. I don't give a crap, but let's see. The Pistons versus the Jazz. Yeah, I'm sure the Jazz suck. 4-0. All right. Another rebuild, another fail. Like, holy crap, this is starting to piss me off. When will I ever win a championship again? I don't know. It's been over a month. Don't even know what to say, man. We go to the finals, losing a 3-1 lead in the finals to making the play-ins and losing first in the play-ins. Can't believe it, but if you enjoy content like this, I put out videos every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. EST. Content on TikTok and YouTube Shorts every night at 8 p.m. EST. Jordan09 for everything TikTok and YouTube. So if you want to see more content, that's where you'll find it. Friday videos are usually Madden videos, and Tuesday videos like today are 2K. I do rebuilds for 2K, and for Madden, I play online like 99% of the time. Sometimes I'll do a franchise video, but very rarely. Most of the time, it's just gameplay against online opponents. So if you want content like that, that's what you'll see on Friday. Content like this, you'll see on Tuesdays. I feel so defeated. We were so close, one game away, but we came up short. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate you watching. If you want to like, subscribe if you're in the mood. If not, that's all right. I just really appreciate you watching, giving your time to my videos. Means a lot. And I'll see you on the next one. I don't know who I'm gonna rebuild next, but I better win a damn championship, man, because it's been way too long. But like I said, that's the end of today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.